everybody. Hello, everybody. So, we're going to wait till more people come on in. In the meantime, I have been, for about half hour or so, making a track using the different Sampletraxx libraries and also the Pripyat pianos. So, what we're going to do is go through the sounds. Also, I've been kind of making this track, and we'll also like continue to build on it in real time and play around with the sounds. Yeah, we're also gonna have some giveaways, as usual. So we're just gonna hang out, have some fun. Let's see. I'm gonna wait till a little bit more people show up. I guess we'll just like kind of go through some of the sounds. We're gonna cover the pianos, the Pripyat pianos, which are like really creepy. I did a really long video on these already. I kind of nerded out about them. They're just so like unique and atmospheric. And then the Sampletraxx stuff. So some of the Sampletraxx is just wave files you can like drag and drop. I have a bunch of them loaded up. All of these are just the samples. So I just dragged them in here and implemented like hits at different times. And then some of them are contact libraries, like this one, which I love. I actually owned quite a few of their libraries before the bundle ever came out, so I'm familiar with some of them. And I added no processing, no reverb to any of that. It's just kind of ridiculously huge already. Good morning. Well, it's 2 p.m. for me, but good morning to you, Valerie. So let's just listen to this for a little bit, kind of isolate some layers. Here's the piano, just have like a really deep drone. I'm going to isolate the different Sampletraxx stuff. One of them's an atmosphere that's like really, really creepy. Which is really cool, just have like this long evolving sound there. So these are from Dope Sick, The Hits, Sonic'scapes, and some of the Drops and Brahms. Drop. A riser, which is like really glitchy. And then a couple Brahms. So this is isolating only the sounds that are included in our bundles, because I added some of my own stuff, like the strings and everything. Okay, the strings are still there. Let me mute those. Yeah, the sounds are really, really cool. Like ridiculously huge. Again, I have zero processing. The only thing I have on my mixer is some reverb right here. Everything else completely blank. And this is the limiter. Good evening from Germany. I've already picked up the Sampletraxx bundle and Pripyat piano. Where can I get it now? Well, let me give you a link, or one of the guys will send you a link, or we will be giving it away. We'll be giving away 2 copies of Pripyat pianos and 2 copies of the Sampletraxx bundle. We like to have those fun little giveaways. I'm getting the link for you, so bear with me. Here you go. That's Sampletraxx. And there, the Sampletraxx bundle, I just posted the link for that and for Pripyat pianos. Let me grab that. Steal 2. Here we go. And yeah, someone mentioned the Stalker games. Man, absolutely. I'm like a huge fan of the game Stalker. For those of you who don't know, you guys really should watch like my video about the Pripyat pianos, because I'm like kind of a nerd about this stuff. Good evening, Hans. And then, so yeah, I did the video, and because there's so much like history and passion behind the Pripyat piano, I really kind of nerded out there. But yeah, the Stalker games is like a PC game that takes place in the Chernobyl exclusion zone. It's a science fiction game. But like honestly, that game is what inspired me to like really research the real world Chernobyl area. And you can even see in my video that I made for Pripyat pianos, there's like a thing that I pop up on the search, and you can see I'm like looking at scenes from the real Chernobyl compared to the Stalker games, because they recreated the Chernobyl exclusion zone like 100% accurately. So yeah, Pripyat pianos, since we're talking about it, is really, really cool because they go there to the real exclusion zone and capture the sounds of pianos, and they like tell you the amount of right here they tell you the amount of right there they tell you the amount of gamma radiation in that actual area where they recorded at, which is kind of insane. I'm dealing with a really bad mic today, so if you can't hear me at any time, just let me know and I'll adjust it. Anyway, Pripyat piano is not your average piano. It's not going to sound, really beautiful. It sounds hauntingly beautiful, but it's very atmospheric and creepy, just kind of dripping with tension. So yeah, I do. It's just the convolutions are insane, and they capture these areas that are real life areas. Honestly, I think this is one of the most controversial releases because okay, cool, I sound all right. Honestly, I've seen so many people like have emotions about this Pripyat piano because like it's a real tragedy, and some people are like, I don't think they should be doing this because it's such a sad thing. But I mean, I don't know. I think it's an incredibly ambitious and passionate project. But I've seen like lots of comments, and some people, I don't really, I respect their opinion, but to me, it's a very, very creative and ambitious project, and I think it honors the heritage where the actual disaster happened. So, yeah, someone said, watch review on the Pripyat pianos, very spooky stuff. Yeah, in that video, let me get a link for that for you guys, because I used like real life pictures of this exclusion zone in my video, and it is really, really creepy stuff. That's the blog, so you guys can watch that later, or just open it and leave it in another window. Excuse me. So yeah, with the Pripyat pianos, we have a bunch of different snapshots that capture different sounds, and you can see like there's kind of like flashing animated dots on the GUI. Um, and it's the pictures, the presentation, everything is very, very, very impressive, and it has this age knob that goes back to 1986 when the disaster happened, and things aren't as. Yeah, I agree. Patrick said they sampled an instrument in an abandoned place. That's it. I just saw, usually people, if they don't like it, they're not going to comment. But for this one in particular, I just noticed, many comments. Some people just saying how awesome it is, mostly. But you notice when someone's like, this is wrong. And I think it honors, where the history of the whole place. It's very, it's a real thing that happened. And it's, especially now with the show Chernobyl, right? That's a very, very popular show. So I don't know if it's coincidence they released this now, because he's been working on this for a long time, risking his safety and going in these radiated areas. So it's all, to me, it is really one of the most impressive and passion-driven sample library developments I've ever seen. So let's go. I just have the piano really low drone. You can barely hear it there. If I turn it up, it's... So yeah, while it is very creepy, I used it in a trailer style track. Greetings from Brooklyn. Hello, Scott. Hello, everyone. If you're coming in late, we are covering the Pripyat pianos and the Sampletraxx bundle. And so let's go over, just play this song real quick. I made this in like half an hour. This was very, very quickly. The only thing I used that wasn't from our bundles was a couple pulses from Signal and the strings. So this is what I came up with very, very quickly. I'm trying to look in. Someone just asked what bitrate the pianos are recorded at. Trying to look on 48 kilohertz, 24 bits. This is on their website, right here, on Strix Audio website. So that last pattern here, I kind of just cloned the last one and was going to continue to add to it. So I have like some pulses, and we kind of need some drums or something. I really like that ping though. I just, tuned it a bit. The default's on C5. I just went down to G, and but it's atonal. You can hear how it has kind of two notes playing, just the half step there gives you a really atonal creepiness. But again, like all of the Sampletraxx sounds instantly can be used in a trailer track, in a hybrid track. The guy who does that, Alessandro, he's just got an ear for the modern sounds and what is hot right now, especially in trailer music, since the trends are always evolving with trailer music. But pings like that and alarms especially, and of course the Brahms, you can never really get enough of that. So that's That's a really cool drop. It's from Drops and Brahms. So you can see in my thing, it's kind of hidden now, but right here, I have all this Sampletraxx sounds over here, and then some of them are contact libraries, like the Brahms. Oh, and someone asked earlier if the photosynthesis, if that's a separate library, it's not included, but everything that they do is run in this photosynthesis engine. But if you were talking about like a separate library just called photosynthesis, it is not included. So just gonna go in to my Sampletraxx folder. So Bleed is one of them, I believe. Sorry, I owned a lot of their stuff before, so I have to make sure exactly which ones are included in our bundle. Bleed, Brahms, Custom Tools, Danza Macabra, Memories. So let's check out Bleed a bit. Yeah, I mean, you can hear they're all really cutting edge, really processed. Again, zero effects on any of these except the strings. All right, it's 2:15. I don't know how long I'm going to be around today, so let's go ahead and do our first giveaway. I will start. I'll just start with the Sampletraxx because we're covering it right now. So for those of you just joining, we're going to give away 2 copies of the Sampletraxx bundle and 2 copies of the Pripyat pianos to 4 lucky winners. Some of you, I know you've been here before. So Valerie said, I'd love to pick up the pianos. Right now I'm saving up for something else. Well, we're going to give away 2 copies of the pianos, so you might get lucky. But right now we're going to give away one of the Sampletraxx bundles. So how it works is I've got on my magic papers over here, I have got 4 numbers between 1 and 1,000 written down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type start into the chat, and you guys guess a number between 1 and 1,000. So anywhere from 1 to 999. And then the guy or girl who is closest will win a copy of the Sampletraxx bundle, and then we're going to do the Pripyat next. So, ready, 3, 2, 1, start. Number between 1 and 1,000, so 1 and between 1 and 999. And then I'll give you guys a bit to type that, and I will reveal the number. Since there's always like a bit of a delay. Okay, now I see them. There's always a 666. I know that, and I never write that number down, so just beware of that. Oh yeah, and you can only guess once. Don't be a cheater. All right. And 3, 2, 1. Stop. I'm going to count everyone in between the typing there again because there's going to be a lag and we got to cut it off somehow. Okay, so first number is, I got to open up my screen, make sure, is 30. How boring. I know, it's a 2-digit boring number. So I'm looking at the thing. Of course, we have a 69. And I think that would be it. So I've got the live chat on so I can see all the messages. Yeah. You cheeky Peter Den Bacher. Guess 69. Okay, wait. David McPoland was 22. There you go. Number 22 is the closest to 30. And I believe that would be it. If you see anyone who's closer, let me know, because sometimes if the top chat is on, they kind of get filtered. But as far as I'm concerned, it is David McPoland who guessed 22. The number was 30. So congratulations, sir. Yes. So email support at audioplugin.deals. Audio. Okay, support audio. Yeah. And they will get you all set up with that. So that was our first giveaway. Now we will continue. Congratulations, sir. And we will continue. Remember, we're going to do that 3 more times. So don't despair if you did not win. So let's go through some more sounds. I guess what I was going to do is kind of just add to this. So this last pattern, I just really just cloned it, copied and pasted. And it's got like that really deep pulse going on here. And you know, it could use like some drums. I'm probably going to cheat because I'm doing this all live. And I might just like use a loop or something. But also let's try to like use some hits from, especially Dope Sick, I know had really good hits. I've got a few of them here. So that one I was just given, I did the Sampletraxx bundle. If you already like bought one, just let them know when you email. So that one's got kind of an attack on it, so yeah, it's pretty cool. I have that drone going on in the background. I'm just gonna mute that. So it's very long. See what else we have. We've got a really cool low bass hit. Really a lot of reverb on that one. I like it. All right, are these synced? No, I'm just using like the hits right now. There aren't really any sequence or like pulses or anything that would sync to tempo. Most of them are, and you can pitch them in the sampler because these are all just wave files. What's the cost for the bundle? It is right here. So it's $69.99 for the Sampletraxx bundle. And the link is right there. How do I win? Well, we're going to be doing the giveaways, so what you do, We're going to do them like one every 15 minutes. We already did one, so there's 3 left. What we do for the giveaways is I have written down a number between 1 and 1,000, and then I ask you guys to guess a number between 1 and 1,000, so between 1 and 999. And then you type them into the chat, and whoever is closest to the number I had written down before I started the whole stream wins a copy, and we're giving away 1 more copy of the Sampletraxx bundle and 2 copies of Pripyat Piano. Yes, only $70, and it's full price for everything separate is $689. So 90% off. Kind of insane, right? Where's that? There's a really good hit, and I forget which one it was. It's not that. It's one of these. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's got kind of an attack on it, and really, it's really epic. So what I want to do is take my strings, I'm just going to add these to the second half. Actually, I'm going to take the whole thing, that whole string ostinato there, and go over here, paste it. So let's go to some other of the sample tracks. Doom, Memories. Did I use Memories yet? Oh, not Doom. Bleed and Memories. Sorry, I said I'd owned some of these before. My bad. I've not played that game. I'm too busy playing Red Dead Redemption 2. So here's Memories. Again, you guys will see a recurring theme with the Sampletraxx stuff. It is very gritty, very raw and processed, but it is all really, really top-notch stuff. So this particular instrument is called Motion. So we have these, it's like metal scraping. Again, a lot, the different bundles go together perfectly because Pripyat Pianos is so freaking creepy and atmospheric, and then you add something like specifically like this drone or one of these. They're just kind of, atonal textures. And so you add them with something. Really creepy stuff. In the video, I kind of, which we did in the blog where I covered Pripyat Pianos, what I did was I played like Mary Had a Little Lamb. And then you add like, some atonal stuff, and it's just insanely creepy, specifically because one of the snapshots is inside of the kindergarten. Um, so yeah, just remember every single snapshot from Pripyat pianos is a real place. Like this picture here, it might be, stylized and everything, but this is a real place, and there really are abandoned, like a nursery, and there's abandoned toys and children's toys that are just kind of burnt and disfigured. Like this, it's a real place, and all of this stuff exists, which kind of ups the ante and makes it more of your nightmares. So yeah, the kindergarten in Pripyat is an abandoned place, Chernobyl zone. There are abandoned toys, children's clothes, and furniture. And you can really hear like those, let me go down an octave. You hear like the rattling, just kind of the instruments falling apart. You get a lot of artifacts. That's why, again, I said it's not very pure. It's not your average beautiful classical piano. It is the piano of your nightmares. You can hear it's detuned, it's imperfect, it's just creepy. I like this one a lot. It's called Sunrise. The convolution and the reverb is insanely huge. And this one is, it is slightly beautiful. Haunting, but very pretty. There's something about just a really low piano note that's so satisfying. All right, so 2:30. Let's do a giveaway for Pripyat piano since we are enjoying that right now, and then we'll alternate between the other two for the other two giveaways. So again, giveaway time for Pripyat pianos. Type a number once I say start into the chat. Type a number between 1 and 1,000, so anywhere from 1 to 999. I have the number written down on a piece of paper. Whoever gets closest will win a copy of the amazing Pripyat piano. So ready, everyone, 3, 2, 1, and I type start. So we'll wait for your answers. Remember, type only one number while I drink my blue Star Wars milk. And here we go. Alrighty, so 3, 2, 1, and stop. I'm going to count everyone in between there. So this number is, I already see a winner. It's 477. Let me bring my thing up. 477. And I saw one of them. There are quite a few of you really close this time. But it would be Terry Sanders, who guessed 473. You were 4 off. That's very close. We had a lot of 400s, but I do believe that would be Terry Sanders with a 473 when the number was 477. So that is giveaway 2 out of 4 done. And Terry, if you want to contact support at audioplugin.deals, they will get you all set up. So that was a giveaway for the Pripyat pianos. Yes, definitely. All right, congratulations, Terry, and get in touch with the email I just sent out. If you see that, just support at audioplugin.deals. They'll get you all hooked up with that. Now, we're having some fun with this one. Just, you really hear that convolution. It's really cool. I agree 100%. The Elnor said, I really respect Vlad, the main developer behind this, for going out there and recording this. I really hope he's okay, though. I know there are places in Pripyat where radiation is almost impossible to avoid. That was the general consensus between me and, my fellow composers and the other guys, that we have just like a massive amount of respect for going out there and doing that. Like, he went out into a dangerous place. It's an alienation zone where no one is allowed. I mean, people go there and they vacation there or kind of go, rebellious stuff. There are certain areas which are safe and people carry out their everyday lives and even work and stuff, around there, because the area is just so huge that they have cordoned off. So, but again, really, really cool, passionate project here. Very impressive and ambitious. So I have a bunch of pianos, and I used to use the Giant and stuff for sound design, but I've been using this all the time because, you just can't fake it. Like, there's so much atmosphere. It's just dripping. You hear how when you play the note softly, you get just so much noise, which is just, awesome for sound design. You can make hits out of this. You can, add more reverb and make it a drone. So here we were kind of building our track. Go back to that. Bring these up a bit. Add some piano to it. Let me try that. So Psionic Arcade asks, can you slide the year up and down while holding the note? So if you don't know what he's talking about, here we have the year knob. It does seem to. You can hear it kind of like detune more. Yeah, you can hear it specifically, or especially like right around, say like 2010. You can really hear it detune there. There it's slightly detuned, but it seems steady, and then once you crank it up, you get... So I do think you can do that on the fly, but, you know, you can... it's mostly subtle differences until you get to the extremes from 86 to 2019. And, like, you know, some of the snapshots, it's more prevalent. Yeah, no problem. It is a pretty cool feature on that one. You could use one of these as like a stinger. Let's just, let's check out some sounds and see if any of these will be good to add. Bleed was one of them too. So memories, let's check that out a bit. I just put that in the wrong folder. So yeah, as you can see in memories, we have different instruments, which are hits, distortion, metal design, textures, metal scrapes, motion, so, textures, tonal designs, whooshes, sequences. So yeah, memories seems to have a bunch of, you could hear a lot of metal and really, again, with the theme of Sampletraxx, very gritty, very distorted, somewhat offensive, just nothing's really clean. Some of the hits are clean, but it's very distorted, very edgy, very bleeding edge. So yeah, you can hear a lot of metal and, acoustic sound sources in that, underneath all the processing. It's just like, a horror movie trailer. Wow. So let's go through some metal design textures. Those are really cool. So you could just, put one of these. You could just, drop these periodically throughout your track and like start with this, bring in the higher pitched one later. There you go. You've got some insanely creepy tension there. So back to memories. So these are longer. My foot fell asleep. Sorry. These are longer, more evolving type sounds. Kind of droning, definitely textural, but very, very creepy, very cool. Then metal scrapes. Super creepy. So that one's really long, evolving. Sounds like someone's sneaking up on me. You know what I mean? Really cool stuff. Whoops. So let's check out Bleed. Yes, it sounds like it could have been on the Chernobyl series, which is very popular right now. And the composer for that used, found sounds and recorded abandoned barnyards and factories and stuff to make the score. So if you haven't, or if you're not familiar with that, it is kind of the talk of the town in the Facebook composer groups and everything. It's definitely check that out. Composer Hilder did a very good job on that. She really experimented a bit and created something awesome. So let's go to Bleed. I think we might have checked out. Yeah, these are really cool bass drops. Perfect stuff. You can tune them. Oops. If you don't have headphones or a sub, you're probably like, what am I even doing? It's very deep bass, very sub. Awesome stuff. So you get those kind of drops. Oh, this is going to be loud. So hit design. So yeah, this is Bleed, by the way. Some of them look similar. So designed hits. That's really long, but really, really cool. Oh yeah, so you can add like your own effects to all of these too, which are triggered in the red keys here. So if you hold down, you can hear that effect being applied on the fly. And then here it shows you A6 through F6 what, and then saturation is on G sharp. So it shows you here what effects are going to be applied. And then you have inserts and send effects like chorus, delay, reverb. Then here's lo-fi and distortion and stuff like that. So there's saturation, turn it up, and it's going to blow your eardrums, but so yeah, that's just these effects engines pretty much apply to all of the contact libraries for Sampletraxx. So since I didn't really show that yet, that's how you do that and kind of design your own sounds. Also can adjust the envelopes here and everything. So I'm just kind of going straight out of the box to see what everything sounds like. Well, that's really cool. All right. Okay, let's do our third giveaway for this Sampletraxx. It's just so cool. All right, so again, giveaway time. Everyone's favorite time. So remember, type a number between 1 and 1,000. I'm going to say start into the chat. If you're just joining us, that's how it works. We're going to type a number between 1 and 1,000. Whoever gets as closest to the number I have written down on my secret pad over here wins a copy of the entire bundle, the Sampletraxx bundle, and then the next one we'll do Pripyat. But ready, 3, 2, 1, start. Number between 1 and 1,000 with one lucky winner who gets closest will get a copy of this awesome Summer Blockbuster bundle. All right, here we go. I'm going to type stop in 3, 2, 1, and stop. So I'm going to count everyone in between when I said start and stop. There are a lot of you this time. So this number is 185. So let's go through and see. We have 189. So that's 2 in a row where the person has been 4 off. That's pretty cool. Dan B. Joe. I believe that would be it. If you see anyone closer, kindly inform me. But as far as I see, that would be Dan B. Joe. Yep. All right. So you just won a copy of the Summer Blockbuster bundle, which is what we have been playing with. It's a lot of fun. So email support audio. Yes, sir. Or I say sir because it says Dan, but I don't know. Congratulations, sir or madam, Dan B. Joe. And email that email I just sent out, support@audioplugin.deals. They'll get you all hooked up with that. So we're going to continue. I don't have as much time today, but I'm going to try to smash as much in. Whoops. So yeah, we scrolled through some of the sounds, but mostly I'm kind of doing a real-time implementation of this, which I thought would be more fun to kind of create the track. So let's just like play through that again. And no, I created this. Let's see how long I've actually spent on the project, if I can remember how to. Excuse me. So I have spent total time spent on this project 1 hour and 24 minutes. It says right here. So that shows you how easy it is to make a track like this, which is, I mean, it sounds pretty damn good. If you want my honest opinion, I did it very quickly, but it sounds so good because the sounds are just all ready to use. So yeah, it's incomplete, but you could easily transform this into a track that would be accepted by a library because these sounds are already so top-notch. Really, I bet I could spend another 2 hours on this and send it, and they'd tell me that they love it. So yeah, this is some really cool stuff. Let's go through some of the stuff we haven't covered, I guess. So this is what I was doing before the giveaway. It's like really, it's in, I think we're in memories. Gosh, I don't remember. It's either memories or bleed. I think bleed, actually. So it's called Larson right here. It's one of the, one of the snapshots. So down here you get like some kind of robotic. The instrument itself is micro stingers, perks, and robo impact. You can hear the kind of Transformers like sounds. And then up here we just have massive hits. And they are mapped to every key, including the black keys, so make sure you don't miss that. Some libraries are mapped only to the white keys. Really heavy impacts there. And so bleed. They also have just like some synth type sounds here. I gotta set up my sample folder, wherever it is. And I can't find it. Here it is. Sorry about that. So these are the synths. Yeah, I have no idea. He asked if these were designed with soft synths or analog modular ones. I don't know, but I know Alessandro, the guy who owns this company and does everything, is very down to earth, and I could ask him and he'd reply right away, probably. Let's see if he's around, and we'll ask him right now. Let me play this. I just asked him. He might get back to us. Hello, Zoltan. Zoltan Zadori said hello. Hello. How are you? We're almost done, as a matter of fact. Yeah. I literally just messaged him and asked him, but he hasn't been active for a while on the other side of the world there, so. But they sound really good. So you get that, that's just called synth main. And then we get kind of like preset. You can see this that has the sequencer set up right here, which again is another feature of, it says a photosynthesis rhythm engine. This is something you can do with pretty much all of the libraries. If you go down here into the tabs, we have effects, main engine, effects engine, rhythm engine, and the output engine, which has EQ and compressor and stuff. But the rhythm engine is part of any of their contact libraries. So you can hear the sequence there. And, just do whatever you want with it. So pretty cool stuff there, especially for contact instrument. So those were the contact stuff, but again, remember a lot of these are, move myself, you can see over here. A lot of these are like sample packs, so they will be like wave files you can drag and drop into your stuff. So some of them are one shots, like these cymbals. Danza Macabre, it has these cool clock loops. Which are really creepy. They do a lot of clock stuff in horror trailers and stuff like that. So that's really cool stuff. Kind of designed rhythmic loops there. So yeah, there's the different sample packs, but they each have kind of a different style or a different focus. So Shocking Signal is really crazy. Like really sounds like you're getting electrocuted. That one's awesome. Some of them are very aggressive. This is where I got those pings in right here. I used one of them quite a bit in my... I just love that kind of atonal piano. So... yeah, no, you did not miss the giveaway. Sorry, I wasn't watching the chat. Zoltan, you did not. There's one more giveaway to go. So you could get lucky. I think it's for the pianos, if I am correct. If I'm wrong, I don't think I'm wrong, but it's hard to keep track when I'm doing all this stuff. So yeah, remember this track right here was made, there are 3 extra layers, but everything else was made entirely with just sounds from our 2 bundles. And it was made in about an hour and a half. There's that ping I was talking about. I even added the pianos on that last one, if you can hear it. And then just amped up the velocity as they go on to kind of, it's going to be, there we go. So yeah, you see how many layers this has. This is all just default crap that started because I started from a template. I don't really use FL Studio anymore, but it was the easiest way to show you guys all of these samples over here just with the browser. So yeah, all these layers, there's 2 pianos, Dope Sick, Hits, Sonicscape, which is like the evolving textures. You can hear like a water harp in the background of that. And then this one's just Atmosphere, which really fits in with the Pripyat pianos. Here's the Brahms. Again, no processing on any of that. It just sounds that good. Those are some of the bass hits. I didn't actually use that. More Brahms strings, which were not from the bundle. Then these Sonicscape drone, again, just for atmosphere. All right. Luke said he's stressing for who will win the last giveaway, so let's find out. It's for the pianos, so let's do that. The last giveaway. Ready? You guys know the drill. I'm going to type start into... Yeah, the ping feels like submarine sonar sound. That is such a popular sound in trailers, in the modern trailer campaigns and stuff. Just like soft pings like that, which are usually... People usually use pianos, but it's nice to have like pre-designed ones using different sources and stuff like that, instead of just using the same piano. All right, so no one's ever won a contest in their... That's what he said. Not me. I've never actually won anything in contests. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe your luck will change. All right, so I'm going to type start. Remember, we're number 1 through 1,000. Type only one number, and the lucky winner will win our last giveaway of the day or night or morning, wherever you are in your time zone. So 3, 2, 1, ready, start, and number 1 through 1,000. There we go. So yeah, while you guys are typing, just remember... This was made in 1 hour and 39 minutes, and an hour of that was me chatting with you guys. And you can go back to the very beginning and see how much I have. Literally in like 25 minutes, I made a track that could easily be built upon to submit to a library and be used in a trailer campaign. All right, so numbers are coming in, and there we go. Stop. There's a lot of you guys, and let's see. This number was 989. So let's go. Move me back over there. Everyone, I'm just going to let you guys know, everyone always says 666, and I'm never going to use that number for the giveaway because everyone always guesses it, and then we'd have to deal with like 80 different people who won. 989. Where am I? We got 956. 666. Surprise. Yeah, I did. I listened to your advice. I hit F11 last time. Thanks for that. I think that would be whoever I just said. I think that's 956, closest to 989. But then we also have 912, which would be 23 off, which would be closer, I believe. 956. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm so not good at math. I'm gonna use my trusty calculator. Oh, whoops, never mind. I was thinking the wrong thing. Yeah, that would be Hans. I was thinking 856. Sorry. Yeah, that would be Mr. Hans or Stad Tegan, I believe. Yeah. So, email support at audio plugin.deals. They'll get you all set up with that. And yeah, at least my record is not broken. You know that it's always looking at the little the little bright side of life there. So yeah, everyone, we're done with the giveaways. I might just hang out just a little bit more. So yeah, Hans just emailed the support. Congratulations to everyone who won, and for those who didn't win, just remember these are ridiculously low-priced deals, which I am now sending the links for you guys. Pripyat pianos, again, a ridiculously ambitious and passionate project, which is $60 now, only for 2 more days. Remember that. These are like, it's the last call for that one pretty much. Yeah, they answer really fast because we're all watching. I'm doing the stream, but the other guys are watching in the shadows, and we're all waiting for you because we just love you guys. And yeah, so there's the 2 deals in the chat. Deal 1 and deal 2. Remember, Pripyat Pianos is deal 2, so it is only good for another 2 days, 10 hours, 49 minutes, 58, 57, 56 seconds. It's ticking down. And then the Sampletraxx bundle is for you trailer composers. And that is good for another 5 days, 10 hours. So yeah, usually I hang out for longer, but I do have a lot to do today. Go celebrate my mother's birthday. No joke. So yeah, thanks you guys for watching. You can go and replay the stream. Congratulations to everyone who won. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me for a little bit. I love doing these, and we will definitely be back for more in the future. And remember to check out, I'm going to post the blog links real quick. The blog links to Pripyat Pianos, and we also have a video on the Sampletraxx. So if you want to know a bit more about, because the Pripyat Pianos really is crazy, and I go into much more detail here in our blog, and then the video I kind of nerd out a bit, can't help myself. And then the final link I will show you is the walkthrough for Sampletraxx. And Alessandro did not get back to me. We had asked the question about the whether the synths were from the soft synths or analog. But let me post one more link for you guys, which I am getting to. It's just me going through some of the sounds similar to what I did today, except, hey guys, Brian here with, whoa, there I am. There I am yelling at you. Okay, let me post that here. Okay, guys, so there you go. All your links are there to the deals, deal 1 and deal 2, going by fast. 5 days left for Sampletraxx, and only 2 days left for the Pripyat Pianos, which really is. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I will pass those on to her. So yeah, there's a couple YouTube links for you guys. One of the blog for the Pripyat Pianos, and one for the YouTube link where I go through the Sampletraxx stuff. So again, you can go back and watch this stuff. Thanks so much, guys. I love hanging out with you guys here. And feel free to check out the deals, leave comments on the other videos. I always read the comments, and I always get back to you guys. If I don't know the answer, I find it out and I get back to you. So again, thanks so much for watching. This has been Brian, just hanging out, having some fun. You can watch the link as many times as you want and hear that track again. Congratulations to all the winners, and I will see you all probably next week. But we will be doing another live stream very soon. And thank you for the birthday wishes, guys. He said, don't forget to play the birthday theme on the Pripyat piano. I think that would scare the shit out of her. All right, thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.